Okay. Now let's talk about the Indiana Fever. But before we get started, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Gertie Mac Show and also taking y'all time to subscribe to the channel, liking and sharing my videos. I really appreciate all of that. Now let's go. So the WNBA second half of the season is getting closer and closer to starting, and people are ready. It feels like it's been a void. There's been a whole new spotlight shining on the WNBA players. Now people are ready to see Indiana Fever basketball. They are the team that's been putting people in seats and packing the stadiums like a can of sardines. And people are ready to see Caitlin Clark drain three-pointers like a clogged up sink. And also see, can Christiesides get this team to the playoff? But here's something we got to talk about. Scott Agnes, shout out to him. He did an interview with Indiana Fever player Nalissa Smith. Now, she's been a big part of this team. And she basically had just revealed that the team wasn't communicating like an unpaid phone bill. And they had problems like talking. And this may be one of the reasons why the team really wasn't clicking in the beginning. It may be a reason why Christiesides has incorporated like this scavenger hunt, bundle, home run derby, and all this kind of stuff to get the team in a position where they can communicate. Because at the end of the day, Caitlin Clark can't win these games by herself. It's a team sport. And if the team is not communicating on or off the court, then that can be a problem. Let's check this video out.
What have these practices meant for this team? You guys had such a big time off to get back and get together.
Oh, it's been huge for us. It's time to work on us. You get to work on all the small things defensively, offensive rebounds. Our main focus right now is defense. So we know our offense will come. So that's our biggest focus right now.
What have you prioritized in these couple of weeks that you've had off?
Free throws. Just, earning my money at the stripe. I go so many times. It's like I got to knock those down to get extra points on the board for us. So that's been my main focus.
How have these games outside of basketball kind of broken up the monotonous of practice when there are no basketball games?
Oh, they've been good. It just lets you, relax a little bit, not be so stressed out during, the season. So I think it's fun for us.
We've heard a lot about chemistry with this team and how you've been building that. Where are you seeing that most on the court as you've gotten into August here versus maybe the start of the season?
I would say we know how to communicate with each other now. We could go up to each other, critique each other in positive ways. In the beginning, you don't really know how to, talk to people, what their reactions would be. So I feel like us being together has just been good for us.
What's that ziplining experience like? Because some probably love that stuff and some are scared from it.
It was fun for me. I like things that challenge you to, just think outside the box, do things that you're not comfortable with. So it was a good experience.
We've heard a lot about defensive focuses in these practices. What would it take for you guys to be better in these last 14 games on that end of the floor?
Oh, it's just pride. Defense is all about pride and wanting to do it. So, that's what we're teaching here right now. So it's our focus.
So you heard Nalissa Smith reveal talking about how it was kind of like hard to communicate or even critique, the players on the team because you really didn't know how it was going to come off or how a player was going to take it. And that's not how a team's supposed to be. A team's supposed to be like brothers and sisters. We should be able to talk about anything without you, feeling like your feelings are getting hurt. And like I say, it's for the team to get better. So like I say, Christiesides doing what she is doing, this may be a way for her to mitigate the problem of the lack of communication between the team. Because you can be talented all you want, but you're going to need to be able to talk to each other to be able to win games and improve, the well-being of the team. Now, let's move on to Erica Wheeler. Now, Erica Wheeler is one of the highest paid players on the Indiana Fever team. Yes, over Caitlin Clark. She is making like $200,000 a season. And I want to say her contract is coming up to an end after this season. So it may be a chance she may be back or she may not be. But here's the thing. Erica Wheeler, I like what she said in her interview because it's clearly that she is thinking ahead and having something else going on outside of basketball. To anybody that has a career, whatever you're doing, sports, football, whatever you're doing, you got to think about what your life is going to be like after the fact. So Erica Wheeler just revealed something in her interview, shout out to Scott Agnes, about opening up a business, basically, starting her wealth and something else to have some income coming in, just in case this is her last season, or if it's not. But at least she can still keep money going and thrive in something else. Y'all check this out.
And then in terms of, I think you're already in Atlanta for a restaurant or type opening. How'd that go? Tell us what you're doing down there.
So I just recently opened a restaurant called Cliché, Wine and Tap Bar. That's 5 minutes from the airport. It's in College Park. It's Americanized food, but top shelf wine, top shelf liquor is very nice. It's a 3-level restaurant where you get the elegant, you get the patio vibe, and then you get the daytime vibe, roof recline back. So it's a pretty nice spot, probably one of my biggest investment. Super proud of it because it's coming together well.
What was the inspiration behind that? Because we all know that takes a lot of work to get going.
Yeah, that takes a lot of work, but also just knowing good friends who just in the industry that's just always a part of investment, which I've been blessed to have a circle of people that's always put me on with investment. So that was one of them, and it's scary as hell, man, when you got to put out a lot of money and you don't see no returns right away. But I mean, things take time, and I've been patient, and I'm happy with the outcome that we had.
Among the things you guys have done in the community, you went to the state fair. What was that experience like? It's, I think, a lot of kids out on the court and be part of a grand opening.
No, that was pretty dope, man. It was hot, but that was pretty dope to just be able to see the kids just react to the things that we're doing in the community. And I think people forget that we also human, so we like those type of things too as well. So to be able to get a funnel cake and corn, just brought us back to our childhood memories. So we definitely had fun doing it.
In what way is this team best positioned to springboard coming out of the break? Whereas a team like Vegas, has 3 or 4 players overseas. You guys, outside of Christie, have everybody here ready to take off. I
mean, we're that team that need it because typically our team, most teams would bring their players back that's been here for 2 and 3 years. Like, our system has changed, and to be able to have these practice, to get more practice in, to kind of fine-tune some things that we need to fine-tune is super important right now.
You at the airport? Did you go back to the restaurant? Where'd you watch the skills challenge at?
I watched it in my house. Me and my family were. I actually have a video. I gotta find it in my phone. I actually have a video of me and my family just cheering Kelsey on as she, it was special that she also wore my jersey too as well. But me and my family were super hyped in the living room.
So like I say, shout out to Erica Wheeler on thinking ahead for her career after basketball. Even if she get another contract and keep playing, you still want to create some other avenues of income outside of, playing basketball. Because we all know the WNBA, it's probably another 2 years or something before they really start increasing how they get paid with this new deal. But now back to the communication thing that Alyssa Smith was talking about. That's something christiesides, probably should have acknowledged in the beginning. But, it is what it is. They're trying to at least get a hold of that now. And you can kind of tell that the team is connecting a lot better. As the season went on, you can tell they started coming together. Let's just hope that they can put this together and make a good run for the playoff and have a good first season, with this new spotlight on the team. But y'all get in the comments, tell what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share my video. Also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I drop another video. Follow my social media at GertieMac15. Holla.